I'm like the kid that smells markers and whiteout and gas. I'm not like that kid I was that kid. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shaleia if you're new here, and welcome to today's video. So, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, your girl did a little shopping at Sephora. It is currently the holiday savings event. They do it twice a year, one in spring, one in fall, and obviously right now we are in the middle of fall. So if you are a Sephora VIP member, there are 3 layers, I guess technically 4 layers of the discount. And basically if you are just an insider, it's 10% off. If you are a VIB insider, it is 15% off. If you are VIB Rouge, it is 20% off. And then all of Sephora collection is 30% off. So it's a wonderful time to really shop at Sephora and either stock up on things that you need to replenish for the year and also try out some new products. It's a wonderful time to try things that you wouldn't have really picked up before and a way to not spend full price on them, and this way you can figure out whether or not they are things that you want to make staples in your collection or if it was just a one-time purchase that you can live without in the future. So I figured before the week is up, I wanted to show you guys what I got and some things that I've already had that I got from Sephora that I highly recommend, that are staples in my collection at this point, that if you are using this opportunity to buy anything, be it for yourself or as a gift for someone else, obviously with the holidays right around the corner, that's also an option. I wanted to give you guys a full scope of what's been on my mind and what I bought. So originally when I built this cart, it was about $600. And then I had to say to myself, you've lost your mind. So I cut back a little bit and pulled some things out, but still was sure to get some things that I was really excited about. So I'm going to break everything down by category, and then this way, hopefully you guys can get a full scope of everything rather than us sort of bouncing around. So yeah, let's just go ahead and let's just get started. Alright guys, so I figured let's start from the ground up and let's kick it off with skincare. I feel like that's just the easiest way to get this video started, and a lot of times everyone is so in love with makeup and how makeup looks, but we're not really starting at the bottom and working our way up. If your skincare is not good, your makeup's not going to be good. So let's start there. So I've had this product for a while. This is not something I bought recently, and this is something I use quite a bit. You guys will be able to see here how much of it I've already used. This is the Ordinary Niacinamide and 1% Zinc Oil Control Serum. I'm going to go ahead and read to you off of Sephora's site exactly what it does, and I'll tell you how much it has worked for me. So it's good for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. And for skincare concerns, it's for pores and oiliness, and it's basically meant to reduce the appearance of your skin and blemishes and signs of congestion, as I'm super congested right now. No, it's not skin. And then visibly brightens skin tone and visibly regulates excess sebum activity. So niacinamide is really great for that, just evening out your skin tone and making everything look really bright and fresh. So for starters, I have a lot of blemishes. I used to have a lot of blemishes. I use a combination of a lot of different products over the years that have really helped keep that in check for me, and one of the best things I've really been using is niacinamide. Obviously there are other things that I use, but for the sake of right now, what we're talking about, these specific products, niacinamide is what I want to highlight right now. So if that is a concern of yours, or even just unevenness in your skin in general, you definitely want to work a niacinamide into your product, into your routine. Sorry, I was like into your products, into your routine. And the good thing about this particular product is it's very, very, very inexpensive. If I'm not mistaken, it is, I don't really remember. I feel like it was like $10. $6.50. $6.50. Did you know you could find anything in Sephora for $6.50? So it's one of the first products I put on my skin after toner. And afterwards, you let this settle in, and then I go in with my moisturizers and my creams, and then, of course, lastly, my makeup. So this is usually the first one that goes on there. Alright, so while we're on the topic of toners, I'm going to jump right into this next product. It's also from The Ordinary, and that is the glycolic acid toning solution. So I actually don't use this toning solution very often on my face, just because I have other products for it, but I will tell you, I use this product a lot on my underarms. Guys, if you are a black woman like me, you will have slightly darker or much darker skin tone underneath your underarms. It's totally natural, and if it doesn't bother you, don't do anything about it. Don't change it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like our genetic makeup. But I love using this because it really lightens it and evens out the skin tone underneath there and makes it a little bit more even with the rest of my skin. I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I have noticed a difference. Not like, it's definitely not a drastic difference thus far, but obviously you guys can tell I've not used that much of it yet. I do try to use it every single day after I take a shower. Every now and then I forget, which is probably why I'm not seeing the results as quickly, but it is working, and that's why I definitely wanted to mention it in this video. And I will once again tell you guys some of the things that are on Sephora's site, just so you have a little bit more insight into the product. Basically, it's specifically for dullness and uneven texture. An exfoliating toning solution with 7% glycolic acid, amino acid, aloe vera, ginseng, and Tasmanian pepperberry. It helps to reduce irritation, offer visible radiance, and soothing benefits. So, which is obviously all those things are what I am targeting in my underarm area. There are also some other really cool products I've heard about for women who are concerned with like the elbow area or the inner thigh area, but this is one that I know works very well for your underarms, and so if that is a concern of yours, I highly recommend getting this. This one I think is $10. That I will say. I know The Ordinary stuff is not very expensive, and so that is also a big plus for some of their products. Well, for all of their products. So the next one I'm going to discuss is something that I've repurchased time and time again. It is one of my favorite products in my collection while we're still on the topic of toners, and that is the Ole Henriksen Balancing Oil Force Control Toner. This is a staple product for me, guys. I cannot stress that enough. I use this every single day before I start my makeup and before I go to bed. So what I love about this toner is that it helps really control the oil and not just get rid of it for one day. It really absorbs all the excess, and then on top of it, it doesn't strip your skin. Like, it doesn't make your skin super dry, which sometimes I have found toners to do in the past, and that's why I've been using this one for years now, and it really is like my baby. Truly, like, you would think I made this. I didn't, but you you would kind of think I did the way I hype up this product. It also helps minimize the look of your pores, so if pores are a concern of yours, it's also something that's really great. And so, like, if you have like combination skin, like you have an oily T-zone, you can also just use the toner in that specific area, like on your nose or wherever you're really seeing the most oil production. So again, something I repurchased during the sale, could not. Alright, so this next product is brand new to me. I've not used it just yet, but I have used a couple of things from the brand, so I am very excited. That's the Glow Recipe Plum Hyaluronic Acid. That's another thing you'll see a lot in my skincare. I use a lot of niacinamide and a lot of hyaluronic acid, retinol, things like that, just because they target my skin concerns directly. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. This is it right here. And what I really like about this is it's actually refillable, so you don't have to repurchase the whole thing. And the little refillable insert is actually a little less expensive than the jar itself. I don't know if the camera's really going to pick it up, but you should be able to see there's like a little pod in there, and that's what you're refilling. So the product itself, I believe, is 1 ounce. Oh, it's 1.7 fluid ounces. And it says this lightweight creamy gel moisturizer melts into skin quickly, leaving a refreshing dewy glow. It features a hydrating blend of 3 plums, 5 weights of hyaluronic acid, and polyglutamic acid for long-lasting intense hydration. But even though it's super hydrating, which is always something that I'm very weary about and is something that I'm always paying attention to because I have oily skin. But this is what made me get it. It says ice willow herb balances oil and support a healthy looking skin barrier and best for combination skin. So some days in the winter time my skin is a little bit drier, which is why I lean towards more dewy moisturizers, but obviously I do still have oily skin most other days, and so as a result I don't want to look too oily and I don't want my makeup to be slipping and sliding. So that is something that I'm very aware of, and I try to pay a lot of attention to, and that is what sort of caught me with this one, because in the past I was using the watermelon pink juice, but lately I've been finding that, okay, that was weird. Okay, lately I've been finding that it was not moisturizing enough, and I switched over to the Tatcha dewy, what's it called? The Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, and I was finding that it was too dewy. So I'm hoping that this one is a little bit different and works a little bit better, but we will see, and I will let you guys know in the future. So while we're on the topic of moisturizers, this right here is my nighttime moisturizer. I swear by it, I swear by it, I swear by it. So this is the Youth to the People Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask, and obviously you can tell I have used it. This is not a brand new purchase. What ends up happening for me is I wear a lot of products during the course of the day. I've got toners and acids and moisturizers and serums and all these different things, and then I put tons and tons of makeup on top of it. And so by the time I'm done washing my face, double cleansing, and I go back and I want to then make sure I'm putting all the moisture back in. So this is something that a lot of people don't know, is that if you have oily skin, a lot of people tend to be afraid to put moisturizer on because they think it makes their skin too oily. But if you're already giving your skin the oil and the moisture, it will produce less. So I like to use a heavier moisturizer in the evening to really soak into my skin for the night, and then get myself up in the morning, rinse my face off, give myself a light wash, and then get started with everything for the course of the day. But my skin has basically absorbed so much moisture over the night, it really helps to keep it in check for the rest of the day. So that's why I love this moisturizer. So if you are concerned about having dry skin at night, or if you know you just get drier skin at night, or if you feel like your face wash is stripping your skin but you love it for other reasons, definitely give this a try. Youth to the People is an amazing brand. It's one of my favorite brands as well for skincare, and this is now like my third one of these. I swear by this, so 10 out of 10 recommend. Alright guys, so moving on to actual makeup. I'm gonna get started with my base products. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna start with is my foundation. This is my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the matte version. I love this foundation. I swear by it. I use the shade Butter Pecan. You guys can see it here. Love it. It's so easy to use. It's so lightweight. It's not too matte. It's not drying. It doesn't leave any like heavy buildup. It doesn't separate. It's like meant to last 24 hours. I work in a very fast-paced, high-volume restaurant, and I wear this makeup all day, and I very rarely experience separation. Occasionally I do if I am wearing a mask, but that is just because of friction. But outside of that, I very rarely run into any real issues when I wear this foundation, which is why it's been a staple of mine for at least 2 years now. I've tried a lot of different other foundations and I like them, but this one I absolutely love. And what I also really love is that it also actually has hyaluronic acid in it. So even as it is acting as coverage for my skin, it is also giving my skin what it needs, and targeting my specific needs for my skin as well. And who doesn't love that? Like, come on. It's oil free, so it's great for people with oily or combination skin. But if I'm being completely honest, like, I think even if you have dry skin, you can use this. But what I also like is that they have a natural finish as well. So if matte finish foundation is not for you, if it's not your girl, that's totally fine. They have another option as well. So next thing is something brand new. I'm very excited actually because I've been hearing really good things about this. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base foundation powder. It is sold in a bunch of different colors, so I'm gonna open this up. I have not opened it up, you guys, like literally doing this here with you. Love the packaging. It's this beautiful metallic red. If you guys obviously have seen it plenty of times before, Patrick Star is very well known. And let's open it up and let's see. So the shade I have, it's dark 4. I don't think there's a name. No. It just says dark 4, and it's for darker golden undertones. And I would use this on the rest of my face as opposed to like underneath my eyes and like all my highlighted areas. But this is the color here. And let's go ahead and put it on my hand. Like you can see the color there as well. I don't know. Obviously I bought this online, so I just sort of color matched myself with the Butter Pecan foundation. If you guys don't know, on Sephora's app, you can go to like foundation shade finder and put in a foundation that you've used before, that you're comfortable with, that you know works for you. And while you're searching for a different foundation, and it'll give you the closest match in the in that particular shade range. And so if sometimes you're trying to buy online and you're a little stuck, it's a great way to get the closest shade for you. I will say it's not always perfect, but not every brand is going to have the exact makeup of each foundation, so the colors will always be slightly off, but it will give you the closest match. And then obviously with a little bit of manipulation with powders and blushes and things like that, you can eventually make it look as close to your skin complexion as possible. And so that's sort of what I did with that. So obviously you guys can check in another video. Probably maybe I'll do like a first impressions where I do a full face with most of these products that I'll be using for the first time, and we can figure it out if we like it there. So the next thing I got, and guys, don't knock me here, this is my first Rare Beauty purchase. I know people love Rare Beauty, people swear by it, but for some reason I didn't buy any, and I think it wasn't like the brand itself. It was more me like trying to like take a chill pill and like pump the brakes on how much makeup I was buying, because your girl was wilding for respect at one point, and I was like, do you like having savings or like no? Because if the answer is no, just say that. You know what I mean? Okay, so the product that I got was the Soft Pinch Blush. Soft Pinch Blush. Yeah, that's it. No, here we go. Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush. Y'all, I was literally reading the French side. Good God. So I got the shade Grace, and it's like this cute doll baby doll pink, baby doll pink. And as you guys can see, it's my vibe. This is it here. Color is absolutely beautiful. And I've been hearing, like, look at this. Oh my God. I might like try to put this on today, honestly. Sorry guys, it's my dog. He got a new toy and he's like going ham sandwich right now. But I was like, kept hearing such good things about these blushes, but every time I went to the actual store to pick one up, they were sold out of colors that I would have preferred. And so I was like, let me just wait for the sale and let me order it online. And I'm so glad that I did, because they had every single color in stock, which made me very, very happy. So I'm really excited to try this. I'm a big liquid blush girl. I've been using a lot the ones from Made by Mitchell. So I wanted to start getting into some others. And so because I've been hearing such amazing epic things about this blush, I definitely wanted to give it a try. So I'm really excited about that. And the last like base product that I have is a product that I've used before, but I've bought it in a shade that I have never tried before, and I'm very, very excited. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. It's the one that's 4 powders in one, and you sort of dump it out and like mix it together. So this one is the 4-in-1 Harmony Lumiere shade. It's actually beautiful. Look at this. Like, I'm trying to, like, my light is probably gonna jack this up, but it's like literally like pillowy. Like, how dope is that? So the regular one looks just like this, but the difference is it doesn't have this pillow top. It's just black. And the other one is not pink. So as you guys can see, these are like pink and purple lilac shades. And they come all with this powder puff here, and literally you guys can see here, you just dump them upside down. So you dump them upside down into the top, and you can mix and match and blend the colors really beautifully. And I am a little nervous about this because it is very fair, but I do want to only use it in my under eye area to just brighten my under eyes, and probably right here underneath my nose and above my lip. And I wanted to try the pink cherry blossom one from Huda, but it's been sold out forever, and I am sort of done trying to look for it. Like, not saying like I'm done like giving up forever, but like I'm like, okay, let's find an alternative. And it was either between trying the Prism Libre or the Ben Nye cherry banana. Wow, cherry. I think it's cherry. I'm not sure, but it's like a pink Ben Nye powder. But the reason I lean towards this, even though it's probably 3 times the price of the Ben Nye, is because I actually love this powder when I had it, when I was using it before, and I was finding that the pink undertones in the shade that I was using, I want to say the one that I was using was number 4 in the Prism Libre, and like I said, it's literally 3 times the price, but because I actually love the way the Prism Libre sets my face over the Ben Nye is why I chose this one. Now obviously if this doesn't work, I will go back and I will try the Ben Nye, so stay tuned in a future video to see me use this and how it works for me. So next up is lip liners. Guys, I'm a big lip liner girl because I wear a lot of nudes, so I have sort of found a lot of different brown and pink hue liners that work very well for the nude lipsticks that I like to wear, because I like to wear very neutral nudes. Like I don't like anything that runs too peach, anything that runs too brown, anything that runs too pink. Like today I'm wearing a pink like lip combo, but typically I lean towards a lot of nudes. It just depends on my mood, and today I was feeling the baby doll vibe. So first one is the and this is, again, these first 2 are not new products. They're products that I've used before, and these are just repurchases. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Universal Earth. This is one of my favorite pencils because it has this like deep brown, but it has like notes of like clay, like red clay, like red volcanic clay. All right, y'all, I had to find a way to appease my dog for a second there because he was going to drive me crazy. Oh my God. Okay, so what I was saying was, let me try and get this open. Okay, I got it open. Here we go. All right, so this is it. So this is Versatile Chestnut here, and then this is Universal Earth. So you can see they're very similar, but this has a more like earthy undertone, which I love. I think it's so beautiful. So what I like about this, what I like to do with this is I like to wear this liner and then mix it with a really pale nude, so it's got that like deep ombre effect and it's really like brightened in the middle, and then you pop a nice nude gloss on it and chef's fucking kiss. Honestly guys, so freaking beautiful. This next one is actually from Urban Decay. This liner is really nice. It glides on so freaking beautifully, The only thing I will say, whatever the formula is that makes it so creamy is also what makes it fade, and that I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like about this. Like I love the creaminess, but I hate that it fades. So these are a little bit more creamy, more milky, versus Makeup Forever ones, which are a little bit more like pencil chalky, but they're not dry, if that makes sense. So here we go. Let me show you. Like, they're the creamiest pencils ever. Like, you can even like see here how creamy it is. Like, you can just see on my hand how creamy it is. But again, like I said, it is a slight flaw because it tends to fade. That's the only thing I don't like. So this lip liner I also like to pair with nudes, but I like to pair it with more mauve-y, pinky colors as well, and then also top it off with really beautiful mauve and pink glosses. 2 very different style pencils, both very effective, both very beautiful, and I have other colors from the line. These are just 2 that I use the most. So okay, next up is the Makeup by Mario lip liners. This is the shade Milk Chocolate. This is the packaging. It's just a simple all black paper box. It says lips on the back, and like I said, I bought the shade Milk Chocolate, and what I love about these is they all come with their own sharpener. Honey, because we all know we go through those like they're water. Like, we're like, anybody got a sharpener? Anybody see my sharpener? Because they all get lost or broken. What I also love about Mario's lip pencils is they all come with brushes. Ha ha ha. So this is my first time buying this shade, this Milk Chocolate. If I can get it open, that'd be great. There we go. So let's look at it. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. It literally looks like milk chocolate. Oh, look at that, y'all. So what's like I said, I love that they come with brushes because sometimes like, you can rub your lips together all you want to, but a good lip brush is just the best. But at the same time, nobody wants to be carrying all these different products with them when they're out and about. Like, if I'm out and I've got this tiny little bag and I got my lip liner and my lip gloss and maybe like a tweezer in there to touch up a lash if it goes haywire, I don't want to have to then throw in a lip brush. But if I want to retouch up my lips after I've been eating or drinking, and I know that the lip brush is the best way to make it look good, Mario came in clutch. So everybody take note. Everybody take note. Next up, let's go into body and hair. So this is the Way Scalp and Body Scrub. Honey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I love a Way product. Smells good, feels good, does all the things you need it to do. I love a Way product, okay? I've not tried this scalp and body scrub before, but honey, I'm seeing all the girlies talking about it, and so I'm like, well, oh, that smells motherfucking good. Oh my god, I only have one nostril active right now, and I know that smells good. Wow. So it says, scrub the drama out your life and scalp. This blend of sugar and coconut oil cuts through the BS to cleanse your hair and body while calming the crazy. Oh, I love this. Honey, I'm so excited. I can't stop smelling it. I'm like the kid that still smells markers and whiteout and gas. I'm not like that kid I was that kid. Okay, moving on. Y'all are probably like, girl, you good? Definitely not 10 out of 10. No. Okay, so like I said, I love some of Way products. Like, I've also used like their Wave oil, their Wave sprays, like things like that. Like, summertime curly hair, Way products. Swear by it. 10 out of 10. Recommend. So, like I said, the girlies have been eating me up using this. And I'm like, well, why am I not using this? What's my excuse? I ain't got none. So I bought it. So if there's a self-care Sunday video coming soon and you see me using this, it's because I liked it. So I'll let you guys know in the future how I feel about this. But I really haven't heard anybody say anything negative about it. So I'm going to go with it's fire. Yeah, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm leaning. Alright guys, still on the topic of hair. I've mentioned this product many, many times before in previous videos. And I'm going to tell y'all again, because in case you were not listening, this shit is fire. So, I'm pretty sure a couple of months ago, when I did my current beauty favorites at the beginning of the year, this was definitely something I highlighted hardcore, okay? Hardcore. Because 10 out of 10, recommend. Jackie Aina put me on, and I don't be sleeping on what Jackie says, because if Jackie says it, it's a Fendi fact, okay? So there we go. Oh, that got stuck to my lashes, but y'all ain't see that. Anyway, so guys, look how much I got left. Probably should have restocked. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna go to Sephora today and I'm gonna buy another one because I was wilding. Okay, anyway, so this is the Bread hair oil. It's an everyday hair gloss. It is literally marketed as a hair gloss. Okay, and when I tell you your hair be glossy, flossy, slossy, can't think of another word that ends in C. Okay, that's where it's at. So what I like about this is it like literally this much, the tiniest bit goes a long way, and I mean that. So I love to use this as a finishing gloss, and when I'm done with my hair, done curling it, done straightening it, I take a little bit, run it through. Y'all, it gives your hair sheen like nobody's business, but not an oily sheen. Like, I never look back at my hair and be like, damn, my hair is oily as fuck, it needs to be washed. No, it looks like, damn, my hair looks healthy. It looks sexy. It looks poppin'. Like, that is what this hair gloss does. Once again, if Jackie said it, go buy it. I'm trying to get on that level, okay? I'm trying to have that, like, that pull. And I'm not trying to sell y'all product just to sell you product so you can waste your money. I'm trying to put you on to what I know is the truth, okay? And I'm telling you it's the truth, okay? I mean it. All right. Okay? Okay. So, next up. Still on the topic of, I guess, technically hair and body. This is the Kilian Princess Eau de Parfum. Y'all, I'm so congested. This is ghetto. It says the whole name, but it's like, I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess, but I think this is just the princess. Like, it's just called Princess. It's Kilian. Everybody knows this brand. Sephora sells out of it like motherfucking crazy. This is one of their newer ones. I tried to get it a couple months back. They were sold out. I low-key forgot about it. Then during, like, while I was purchasing, I was like, oh, damn, I never got that. So I went ahead and got it. Let me tell you something. I sprayed this on my arm the other day, and I was thinking about it all day. All day. All day. But just because I didn't want to be, like, out wearing it when I had not posted this video, y'all, I didn't wear it for y'all. So I could tell you that it's brand new. But I did give it a little tester. Y'all, it smells so good. It smells so good. Let me read you the keynotes. Alright guys, so this is basically everything I'm all about. The fragrance family is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm and sweet gourmands. And then the keynotes are ginger, green tea, and marshmallow. I am someone that's all about warm and spicy smells. It's why I love vanilla. It's why I love birch and sandalwood. It's why I love By the Fireplace, by the Margiela replica. Like, I'm all about those like type of smells, and I wear them all year round. Now, don't get me wrong, I also love a beachy scent. I love like woody scents. Like, I love to like really like mix it up. So in the summer I do lean towards lighter, more beachy, more airy scents, but in the winter and fall, like, this is my vibe, which is probably why I'm so freaking obsessed. Like, oh my god, y'all, literally I gave it one spray, and like, oh my god. Like, why does it smell so good? Okay, I gotta get a full size of this. Like, true that. I have to get a full size, because that's what I do. I go and I buy small ones. I wear them out, because sometimes you go in the store, you smell it, and you're like, damn, that smells fire, I want that. And you buy this big ass one, and then you don't find yourself using that. I got an example. Y'all, I've had this scent at least a year and a half. And can you tell how much I've used? Like, it's still completely full, because I thought it smelled good, and now I think it smells like very elderly and matronly. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just not at that stage. And I don't know. It's just, yeah, I made a mistake. And so I don't do that anymore. We ain't got time. So now, this smells so fucking good. I cannot. I seriously can't. I'm like a crackhead. Once again, that kid, smelly markers, white out. Like, I'm wearing this today. Oh. 10 out of 10. Moving on before this video turns weird, if it hasn't already done that. We're down to our last two products, and that is for our home. Guys, I'm a big candle girl. I always have been. I always will be. I am like all about them. I love a house that smells good. You can ask like any of my friends, like whenever they come over, I'm like, does it smell weird in here? Because like sometimes you get like phantom nose, and like, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's like when you're so used to a smell that you either always smell it or you don't smell it anymore. And sometimes like that happens to us. Like, we live in our space, we're in our space all the time, and we just like easily adapt to what it is that we're smelling. And I have 2 pets, and so it's like sometimes I'm like, does it smell like cat litter? Or like, and I freak out. And so I just don't like that feeling, but it's also why I clean as much as I do. But for that reason, I'm also a big candle girl, because I also just love to sit in warm comfort. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so with all of that being said, let me actually tell you about the 2 products that I am talking about, and that is the Forever Mood candles. Guys, when Forever Mood launched years ago, however many years it's been now, maybe 2 years, I think, I was very like weary of buying the candles because I didn't love the scents. I was reading them and I was like, damn, none of these are hitting me. Everything has something in it that's throwing me slightly off. Like, even though the notes are talking to me and like the fragrance family is talking to me, there are slight notes inside of the fragrances that are just not sitting right with me. And so I took a while to buy some. I think whatever they launched, I think I waited like 2 months to actually purchase them, and I regret to this day that I did that because they smell so good. So one of these I've purchased before and I've had before, and the other one is one that is brand new to me. So of course I kept it in the same family that I like, that warm, spicy, vanilla-y like family, and that's what I got. So the 2 scents I got are, I got 2 10-ounce candles. The first one is it was part of the Scent Moods collection that she dropped a while back, and the scent is We Not Lincoln. This is the size of the candles. They are 10-ounce candles, so you can see here they're very sturdy, and they all have lids, and you can see the wax here, and it's got a white wick. And I will talk to you more about the actual candles in a second, like the ingredients. The other one is the Soft Life, and this is the one that I have not tried yet before, but again, same thing. This one's got more like a metallic hue to it versus this one's more like matte brown, but again, same concept inside of the candle, no changes there, and it's just got the Forever Mood logo on it with different labels. So let me tell you something about Jackie Aina. She knows about fragrance, and I think anybody who doubts her when it comes to fragrance is walling for respect and like just like don't know what they talking about. The girl knows fragrance, that she can pick up something and tell you basically like what's in it, and that is a skill I simply do not possess, which is why I don't make candles. Because in reading the notes, I was like, damn, I don't think I'm gonna like this. And when I bought them, I was like, damn, I was burning them and I was like, these are epic. They're epic. They're freaking iconic. They burn beautifully. Beautifully. The wax is so soft. You can like rub it on your skin. I think it's a soy coconut blend, if I'm not mistaken. They're natural coconut soy wax with a 100% cotton wick. Yo, I have never in my life waxed a candle and been like, damn, this is fire. And obviously I would not use it as lotion, but that's how like just thick and creamy the candles are. And when I compare it to candles that I've purchased from other brands, they just simply do not compare to the Forever Mood candles. So like I said, the first one I got is We Not Lincoln. I'm going to talk to you guys about the notes really quickly. So basically the whole point of me saying all of this is because if there's a scent from the candle line that you think you like, but there's something throwing you off, buy it anyway. And when you burn it, they smell so unique and so incredible that that one note that you're like that's making you second guess it is probably not what you think it is. So just go for it and get it anyway. So this We Not Lincoln, the fragrance family, like I said, is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm, sweet, gourmand, and then the keynotes are pumpkin, cinnamon, and whipped cream. This candle contains notes of pumpkin infused, illuminating beats of ginger and clove, and yummy sprinkles of whipped cream. And the pumpkin was what was throwing me off, because I don't typically like pumpkin-y scents. I never have. They're too strong and they're typically too sweet. So even though it's fall and winter's coming and we're in that season of like pumpkin squash and like all these things, I just don't like the scent. But I've used this and it's literally incredible. Let's move on to the Soft Life candle. Again, same notes. The family is, same fragrance family. Fragrance scent is warm and spicy, warm and sweet gourmands. This one is cinnamon, buttercream, and sugar. And it says, this bold, sweet, and spicy blend of cinnamon, buttercream, vanilla icing, nutmeg, and clove is so good, you'll be licking the spoon. And y'all, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Like, y'all, guys, like, and I also love, like, the description she puts there, very much like her. It's like, this candle is for the girl who has it all and wants more. This decadent scent is made from sugar and spice and everything pricey. Like, that is so, like, like, it's just her. Like, she's very authentic to herself and to her brand, and I really love that, and you can see it in everything that she does. And then on the box, which I thought was really cute, is her like her signature. Like, everybody knows the signature of Jackie's, and it says tomorrow isn't promised, enjoy now, and that is a fact. Okay, y'all. So the candles are designed to burn for up to 65 hours. She does include notes that you like of how to burn the candle, how long, and things like that. And on her actual site, I don't think they sell it on Sephora, but on her actual site, you can get like the clipper and the thing to put it out and like all those things. And so like I said, if you want like a full collection, go to her direct site. If you just want to try the candles, you can get them from Sephora too. Alright guys, so I think this concludes the video. I think I showed you guys everything that I bought during the sale and all of the things that I've had already that I encourage you to try out during the sale. Now is an excellent time to be getting your product, because obviously I said, as you know, like, you know, there's your layers of percentages off, and so whether it's 10% off or 20% off, definitely run to Sephora. Do not walk and get this stuff. They only do this twice a year, so why not seize the opportunity when you're paying full price every other point in the year? So I hope I put you guys onto some new products, either some that you've heard of and you are eager to try and you just weren't sure and you needed a testimony, or some products that you haven't heard of at all and you're like, oh wow, I would definitely give that all a try. So let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you guys swear by or anything you guys recommend I should definitely check out. The sale's going through until this Friday, November 3rd or the 4th. I think it's the 4th. So we have still a couple more days until the sale is over. So definitely want to run and get some new products for yourself. And yeah, if you guys made it to the end of this video, I love you all so much. And I truly appreciate each and every one for popping by. And of course, make sure you check in on Thursday. I have a new vlog coming up. It's the conclusion to my Iceland trip, which was so epic and so emotional and so fun. And I am like just so glad I did it and so happy to share it with you guys. And so definitely want to check back in on Thursday. And of course, if you haven't, I'm going to ask you very, very nicely to please subscribe to my channel. I love making videos for you guys and I want to continue to do that. And if you guys want to continue seeing more from me, make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing down below. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love each and every one of you so, so, so much. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye. Line up, me a wanna wine up. Y'all can't do them, ya wine with me design.